Hello everyone, welcome back to the Fire Emblem Advent Calendar. Today is day 7, and today we're going to have Blake tell us his 4th favorite Fire Emblem unit. Go ahead, Blake.
Alright, my fourth favorite choice of Fire Emblem is Fiora from FE7, also known as Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade. Fiora is the middle sister of the Pegasus Knights in that game. She is the elder sister of Florina. She is a mercenary from India who was hired by Pent in order to investigate the Black Fang. And at her last mission, she had a militia group investigating the Black Fang, but they were killed off. She joins Eliwood's army when she finds Florina within Eliwood's ranks. Overall, Florina is a Fiora is a good unit that appears pretty late into the game. I mean, you got Florina joining for a while, but she has better stat and slightly better growth. So overall, I think Fiora is a better unit than Florina, especially because she can actually damage units, unlike her sister. And the thing is that for her character-wise, she's pretty, strict on her job, because it is a serious job, and well, she actually suffered the consequences. She actually lost her entire group to the Black Fang. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't played much at FP7, so I don't have much to give here. I think she looks pretty cool, and I'm right with Pegasus Knights, because Pegasus Knights are always pretty good. Again, I'll just have to get to FP7, I don't have much to say here.
Right, FE7 is a game that I don't really care for many characters in, but definitely Fiora in FE7. Like I mentioned earlier with another character, she was a contender for my own list, because she is really, really fascinating. Personally, I'm also just a fan of the kind of dutiful knight archetype. She's very much that, and that shows with her relationships with her sisters, how she handles herself in her supports. She also has a little bit of tragedy to her. I think it was mentioned, but her entire squad gets destroyed, and she goes on what is essentially like a suicide mission to avenge them. She's picked up by, well, quite luckily by our group, and pushed back onto the right path, where she kind of just hard carries the flyer role until you either get Farina, her other younger sister, or I guess if you trade Heath. So she does a lot in gameplay and in story, and for that I'm very grateful. Plus, she's very beautiful.
Well, I actually started Fire Emblem with FE7, way back when it was first released. Yes, I know I'm old, ha ha ha.
Based.
Anyway, I remember almost always using her. I think I had her based worse than Florina, once or twice, but on average, she's better. The only issue that she has is she has a slightly later join time, and she's kind of underleveled a little bit.
Honestly, I think her base stats carry her pretty hard. Even if
I don't remember what it is. When she joins in the chapter that has a lot of magic users, right?
It's a Fog of War map, which has some nomads and stuff. One thing about her, I think she's level 8, maybe level 7 starting, so I can see why you would say underleveled, because you do get an Elysian Whip the previous map if you steal one. But she's, give her a couple levels, you can promote her at level 10, and she'll honestly still be a hard carry.
Yeah, she's a pretty good unit overall. I always enjoy having her on the team. Based, and her supports are interesting. Yeah, I definitely remember the story of her whole team getting wiped out, and then she's on that revenge mission, and I'm glad that we based. Instead of getting revenge on your own, how about you get revenge with a bunch of people that also want revenge? You're not alone. We got your back, girl. And we could train you. We can make you better than you ever were before.
Very true.
Our army's like, we want you! Yeah, she's pretty cool. I like her. She's pretty. In terms of prettiness, I prefer Florina, but I think that's more so because Florina is
Cuter.
more meek, more shy, and I find that cute. But yeah, I like her just fine. Her other sister, Farina, is all about money and based. I don't really care much for, so.
Right.
She probably plays Faye.
Yeah.
She does have a really fascinating relationship with both of her sisters, because she sort of tries to help Florina grow into a more dependable sort of person, and then with Varna, she's like, heck W, you're spending all of this money, or you're only after money, and Varna's like, yep, you right, but then they make up anyway. It's pretty cool.
J-Bar, you alright?
My fucking mic fell.
What are you doing over there?
My mic.
So
I thought you were so offended by something someone said. I was like, did they say something bad about Fiora? Do you not like her?
I'm not like her. She's one of those characters where like I use her for a little bit and I usually don't use her long term. But she's pretty fun. I like her. Fire utility's nice. And I mean that's just about it. Fire utility's really, really good in FE7.
Rescue drop.
Yeah, so good. So you really just cannot go wrong with her. Like there's some you might not use her for 10 chapters and then it's like, oh, fly utility would be nice here and you deploy her. So very, very good unit.
Yeah,
Just
even
for
if
that
she's
alone.
under leveled, she could still do phenomenal, very helpful things. So
All right. Oh, whenever I
And
play
she
FE7,
supports
then
with
I'll have to
Kent.
try her.
Mhm.
Oh, she
She
supports with
Kent.
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 Yeah, Kent.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kent.
and she also supports with
Yes.
guides.
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
I really love the Kent support that Fiora has because how do you say they're all
Yes.
talking about how do you say the armies are getting interested into each other and that they even talk in each other's tent, and then they're all and then there's a self-profession that they're just doing the exact same thing, but it's not romantic until the 8th support.
Ooh, ooh.
It's pretty funny.
I'll definitely have to try her out whenever I play FE7.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Her Summer Foreman, Faye, is also fantastic. That's one of my most built units in that game, and she's phenomenal. She shouldn't be, but she's phenomenal.
can't
Hey.
confirm. I actually fought against a pretty difficult one the other day. Based.
I was about to say that her figure is just very nice. I think she's one of the hottest characters.
100%.
Ooh. It's rare to hear Blake and waifu about someone, so they gotta be pretty hot.
Yeah.
Good taste.
Alright, well that's day 7. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll go and see you guys next time. Bye!
Later.
Bye.